shit today. Those are sentient synchronicities, live, raw, uncensored as usual, the kind of shit you're not gonna hear on TV ever. So, I'm gonna talk about the difference between basic human rights and privileges today because some people seem to have it twisted. I'm also gonna talk about misperceptions, misconceptions, why they say don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a person by their appearance, whether it be positively or negatively, or in a stereotypical assumption reinforcing a positive trope or a negative stereotype, whatever the case is. You look at someone, please, especially based on the color of their skin, whatever that color may be, whatever you assume their color or lack of color to be. Remember, that person might have been locked up in a cell for years. They might have been through some crazy ass shit. What up, Elijo? Yo, peace, brethren. Yo, come on up if you want to talk about this. Because I want to drop some, yo, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let me get you up on here. Yo, what up?
What are you talking about? I just jumped in real fast. I just clicked on.
No, it's all good. I was talking about the difference between basic human rights and privileges and the difference between judging a book by its cover and actually reading inside, looking at a person's life experience, looking at getting to know the person versus judging by skin tone, whatever the skin tone is. Because the other day I got into some situation where I had to explain the difference to some people about different shades of racism, because there's not just one type of racism. You would know that, you know what I'm saying, because you've been that. You've been on the other end of the spectrum. You know what it's like to experience extreme forms of racism, I'm sure, you know. I would never doubt that in a fraction of a second. But some people have looked at me just based on my skin tone and assume, a couple of people in my life, it's rare, but usually it's white people that look at me and assume that I haven't experienced racism because my skin tone is similar to theirs. And I'm like, no, it's like there's all kinds of different levels, and especially in Canada versus US. I had a sister
Oh.
who actually told me she felt more privileged being African in Canada than if she was Indigenous. So she felt like if she was Indigenous from Canada, she would experience more racism than she would being African. She felt like she was better treated as an African person than some Indigenous sister and brethren that she saw in the streets and around her.
Mm. Good point. I had some people that I know from Australia, and the Australians, the original Aborigines, they are treated very badly. And I hope some of my Australian followers come on here and they can explain this better because they know about it because they live in Australia. But I hope they could jump on and or at least say something in the writing right here and tell us about what's going on in Australia with the Aborigines, the
Yeah,
original people that were.
the Moody's and Cooties, yes, exactly. Like those beings are the most ancient, some of the most ancient civilizations in the world. Their dream time predates all civilizations we know of. And they've been extremely, you're right, the Commonwealth has mistreated indigenous peoples there, like Moody's and Cooties, worse than at practically. I don't want to do an Olympics of oppression, but you're right. The abuses there have been absolutely insane, especially towards the youth. And yo, Tarpon Killer, man, paz y respeto, hermano. Cubano, sí, es muy bien. Uh, es mi tercera lengua, mi vocabulario es muy limitado, pero es un placer, un real y raro placer de estar aquí contigo. Yo, hit me back up. Yo, Yellow Bunny, what up? Yo, please, Goddess, come on up. If you want to drop a piece, it'd be beautiful. Because I'm trying to raise awareness about different aspects of racism in Canada and the fact that racism just doesn't have one skin tone or one, there isn't just one gender, one reality, one book, one God, one this, one that. I believe in one creator. I believe in Gichimani too. But I feel like some people, they get caught up into, they start thinking racism is either an extreme or it's nothing. And a lot of people don't realize the racism we experience indigenously in Canada and as Métis people, especially the battle of Métis people, mestizos, mestizas, for recognition in the Canadian system, in the US system, as full citizens. We were considered half-breeds. We were considered bastards because we didn't have enough bloodlines on either side. Oh, yo, beautiful. Okay, beautiful. I got you. Yellow Bunny, hop up.
So you're Canadian, because I know but do you like to come visit the United States, or you don't visit the United States at all?
Yo, what up? Please drop a piece if you wish, goddess. It'd be an absolute honor.
Wait, what? I'm so confused. Sorry.
Oh, I'm just saying, if you want to drop a poem about this or just anything, if you want to drop some comments, some thoughts, or anything, please.
Ooh,
Because, like,
I have a song actually I wrote called 1969, and it was about like what it's like being like mixed or being like an indigenous woman and kind of
yo,
like that.
please.
It's like, why they gotta hate every girl, gotta rape every girl, taking what they never gave up. I've been losing faith in the world, they don't change anymore, and they know they never change us. I don't wanna speak on the highways, too many women never make it home, based on their skin, based on their eyes, judged by the place they were born. See, we were here first, scrutinizing pride by the color of my skin hurts. You know what feels worse? The years of genocide being buried by your white words. Tell me to close my eyes so I never have to see these other women cry. But I can feel your hands up my thighs, and I realize why I got high. It's the trauma. You could tell I got it from my mama, who got it from her mama, who got it from her brother, who got it from her brother when they took away her brother and... Wait, fuck. I fucked up. Got it from her father when they took away her brother and... Fuck! I fucked up. When you don't know your own
Yo,
lyrics.
no, that was
It was
beautiful though, and
good.
that's the thing. That's when you know it's live. You know that makes it that much more realistic, and it's like that's the real human experience. Is actually like is that's why I do freestyles every time, and sometimes I'll mumble, I'll
Yeah.
mess up, and I'm like, yo, I gotta pick back up. I gotta do this. You know?
Yeah, if you go on my YouTube, I was like lucky enough to get like my mom and both my sisters and a few other like beautiful indigenous women to come do a music video with me. So
Yo,
Put in the I mean, put it in the writing so people can see it, so all the viewers can like see and like, oh yeah, let me check that out. Yeah,
yeah,
YouTube
please, please
channel.
drop it in here because a lot of people end up watching after this too. And this is just, I barely have an Instagram presence compared to you, but that's because I got blocked out of Meta. I got shadow banned out of my old Facebook and I got blocked out of my main website. So I still had to reactivate, restart everything, but we're in the millions of hits now in the Bandcamp. We got mad traffic on there. So if you have a Bandcamp page, I'd love to promote you. I'd love to promote your music. There's no catch, no sign up. I don't take even 1%. I literally just want to do this for the love.
yeah, I don't have a band. You know what? It's so funny because I tell people I'm like, oh, I'm on all platforms, and then the first response is SoundCloud. I'm like, I'm not on that platform. They're like Bandcamp. I'm like, I'm not on that platform either.
I feel you because when people ask me, I'm like, I am on Spotify, but I have like one album on there. But I have like 600 albums on YouTube and like on Bandcamp and about. So I tried to do the opposite, but I'll tell you why. The reason Bandcamp gives back 90% of proceeds, and you can adjust the prices to whatever you want. So you could literally put an album for $1,000 or $100 if you want. You can sell for whatever price you want.
Mm-hmm. No, I'll look into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
If you
Sorry.
want, I can totally help with that too. Like, if you want me to set it up, it's super easy to set up a page.
Mm-hmm.
My one homie like sells all her merch through Bandcamp too, I believe. Like that's like where all her links are and stuff. So definitely, probably too. Like while I'm out here being like a new artist and shit, it'll be a good way to actually make some income off this shit.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
yeah.
straight up. Because I'm dead serious. I've never heard anybody quite like you. The only person I can think of in the entire country that reminds me slightly of your style in that sense is Alexandra Marie Kiawasu, Anonymous, and she's playing Scree too, and she's from the West Coast.
Yeah, I'm from the West Coast. I'm from Kamloops, which is like one of the only deserts in Canada.
Ooh,
What?
look at that.
Yo. Yes, and the other one, there's one in Athabasca Lake, the north of Athabasca Lake. There's a double desert there.
In Alberta, right?
Yeah, Alberta,
Yeah.
Manitoba border.
She's exactly what you're talking about, Alberta.
Yeah. No, straight up. I'm a cold trainer. So I've been doing Wim Hof style shit for like 10 years. I've been doing like barefoot, like down to -60. I run around like this is what keeps me safe in the streets. Nobody messes around because I run around in a t-shirt and shorts barefoot at -40. So even gang members back when we were shutting down gang houses, they were leaving us the fuck alone because they're like, the dude's too crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but I definitely like I feel like because you know, like my mom's, so like my grandma's from Norway House, so my mom is like just over a quarter, and then that makes me like just under enough, like I can't get my status at all, right? But like I still like take pride in taking getting involved in indigenous events, and like they're willing to let me in, but like even as someone who's majority like majority white, like you get some sort of like they want to involve you, but then they also like, well, you're white, and I'm
Yeah,
like, then why'd you invite me?
yeah,
Like, but
yeah.
so like to my white friends, oh, they're like, oh, she's native, but to my native friends, they're like, oh, she's white,
That
you know?
sorry, I'm snapping, but that's what I've lived my whole life because I'm Tigani, I'm Roma. So I'm like non-status Métis, non-status Roma. I'm non-status Middle Eastern. I'm like 1/3 Middle Eastern, Palestinian, Hebrew. I'm one and like Persian, Turkish. So I'm not enough of anything to be anything. I'm like
Yeah.
part Eastern Asian, but I don't look Asian enough. But then I'm like 30% Asian, but I don't look like I'm 1/3 Asian. So
Yeah.
that I'm like I never fit in anywhere. But at the end of the day, everybody ended up adopting me out of the strength of my art. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's what actually made the difference to me. And me, if you told me you were half, I'd believe you because you look really native to me. You
Thank you.
just like you've got like a moon complexion, like you know, you've got like a lunar complexion, but it's beautiful.
It's like it helps too, like because my dad is like I think he's like 2/3 Ukrainian, and then on my mom's side, I'm just around like the 20 to 15% native because my mom's over a quarter, but it just like it trickles down, and then people are like, well, I was working at a Chinese restaurant one time, and it's like old pretentious white men that think I'm like Asian, and I'm like, no, I'm not fucking Asian. They're like, oh, well, you're like a spicy white or something. What are you?
Oh my God, it's the racism.
I'm like,
That's like when I told people the other day, they call me Prince of Persia because of my turban. They're like Prince of Persia or Aladdin or like, you know, and I'm like, at least you're not calling me a racist name, you know, but it is racist.
mm-hmm. No, and so this is like I struggled my whole life, like understanding my identity, and like that's why I talk about addiction so much because like it runs through like on my mom's side of the family and my dad's side of the family, right? It's like I wouldn't have so much trauma if my mom, my grandma, her mom didn't have to go through so much growing up. We wouldn't have such a broken family, especially since the foster system. Like the whole reason why the foster system even exists was because residential schools and them taking indigenous kids out of their fucking homes.
Yep.
So it's like, even though I don't, like I may not be up to your standards, like I've lived through it. I understand. It's like, yes, I'm white passing, and on a daily basis, it's like I get to, have, like not the privilege, but like, like people don't assume, and I don't have to deal with daily racism on that level, but I do deal with it somewhat in like within the communities and like what my place is and my stance in this fucking scene, right?
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I never would have assumed you were white passing. Like I thought right away, I was like, I'm pretty sure she's indigenous. I just don't know which nation, you know? But
Mm-hmm.
like, I was like, there's no way I would. So I would say we both benefit from a form of white privilege because our skin is paler than other people. But at the end of the day, I don't think either of us looks white passing, but it depends. It's a perspective that some people have. That's what it actually led to the Métis Rebellion, you know?
Yeah. No, that makes sense. What the fuck? Where's my neck? I was like, why do I look like Uncle Fester over here?
No,
Like,
you look amazing.
I was watching Adam's Family last night, and I was like, yo, why do I look like fucking Uncle Fester right now? With an overlook brain, I wanted then.
That's
In
funny.
Canada, do you celebrate Halloween or y'all don't celebrate that holiday?
We do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people.
Pardon?
Oh, nothing. Go on.
Oh, I was like, I was like super, like, cause I got, I just hit a month clean today off of everything other than like weed and alcohol. And I got to celebrate Halloween with my boyfriend and his son, and I got to do like some like makeup effects on him and shit, like give him like cool, like I don't know, it was a very family, very humbling moment. I was like, ah, I like this. And then because like my boyfriend's a little older, I just pretended that I was his son's older sister, so I got to steal some of the candy too.
Oh,
Hi, good
but
evening. Hi, good
yo,
evening.
peace. I just brought up. So she just asked me to pop up. So I'm like, yo, peace, goddess.
What's good?
Hey.
Good evening.
Yo, it's a pleasure to see you here. Thank you for popping up.
Thank you. And you too.
Did you want to drop a piece, or like, do you have a poem or something, or some thoughts that you wanted to share with us, or?
Might have.
All good. If not, no need to. It's just I'm just asking.
No problem. No problem. No problem.
No problem. So what kind of like you got hella ink, eh?
Yeah, yeah. My whole body's covered except my back. I'm waiting for the goddess that I'll spend the rest of my life with. I have a lot of like past loves that have been visiting me lately, but I'm trying to figure out who's gonna stick with me at the end of my life. That's why I'm gonna tattoo as a phoenix on my back.
Oh, that's dope.
For real.
No, no worries, goddess. But yeah,
Huh?
what about you?
I got. Okay, it's funny because like like little naive 19-year-old me who wanted to be a rapper so bad, I ended up getting my hands first, and then I went with my face, and then I got the rest of the shit covered.
Yes. See, I
But
went
My question
backwards from
is,
you.
when you guys get the face tattoos, what was going through your mind? Like,
okay,
I know a lot of people that got that. What pushed you
first of all,
to do that?
first of all, I blacked out at my house by myself and woke up with the heart tattoo on my face. Okay, so that means only one thing: that I did it myself when I was blackout drunk.
Oh, yo.
And then so I did a little heart, right? And then I was watching an Easy Mac video, and I realized he had a little heart on his face. And then I was like, I messaged him. I was like, "Yo, woke up with the Easy Mac tattoo. Sorry, not sorry." And then he messaged me back, and that was my like second song I ever did was a feature with Easy Mac, and that's like kind of jump started my career on the West Coast.
Wow.
That's amazing. See, you
Yeah.
know what Jump Mind was actually like working
Tomorrow
with.
is my birthday. Tomorrow is my birthday.
Oh wow,
Happy
beautiful, beautiful.
birthday!
Birthday.
Okay, we all got to
Thank
collectively sing her a early happy birthday.
Yeah, and yo, peace to Aaron Smith. Video production just dropped in. That's Aaron. Yo, that guy's one of the dopest rastas in the world. He's one of the best producers, video producers. Super good brethren of mine. We've known each other for like over a decade, so it's beautiful to see. This is why I call this sentient synchronicities, because you never know who's gonna drop in. But yo, I was gonna say, face
Okay.
stats for me. It was actually like I was like, it's my birthday, and I'm like, I know music is my life. People are gonna discriminate against me for having face tats. I might as well just go all out. I'm like, I'll do the tears, I'll do everything, because after doing my second mission, shutting down gang houses, I was like, I'm getting the tears too. I was like, you know what? I'm getting them for the opposite reason that gang members get them. I'm getting them because that's for protecting people from murder and rape. Literally, it's for all to remember. It's like a silent vigil. It's like wearing an orange shirt for me, having those tears
Yeah.
there.
And like not I know like sometimes it's like different, like depends on where you go in the States and stuff, but reality is it's for people you lost,
Yes,
Mm,
exactly.
right?
okay.
So yeah. And then so I got like a little heart, and then I just call it like my self-love because I look in the mirror and I see a little heart. I'm like, it's self-love. And then I got the two feathers for connection or like togetherness, right? And to represent the indigenous part of my family. And then I got these are poplar leaves, and if you look at a group of poplar leaves, they're all connected by the same root system. So it's all technically one tree. So
Mm.
it's to represent like community and togetherness as well. So I
Oh.
wanted my face tattoo to be like tattoos to be like the least aggressive out of all my tattoos because I wanted to look at my face and think positive, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's how I feel too. It's reinforcing my positive tropes in my body. They're like talismans. They're like totems that protecting me. Like I have my Wolverine on there. I have my water bear. I have the scarab in the middle. Those are like my totem watchers.
And then I got my hand tattoo, and the palm tree is supposed to signify rest in paradise. The knuckles say safe now. And then these 3 dates are friends that I've lost.
Wow. See, mine is the lotus flower. You can't really see it on here, but mine's a lotus flower with the syllable of my name in it on, which means spear, or heavens, but also sorry, and then the other side means spirit tongue, and oh, you can't really see it on there. It's tough to I don't even know how to remove the filter, but anyways. It's got my birth name, which means spear of destiny on both hands. So when I like to think that I have lotus fists. When a macho guy tries to fuck around and gets punched in the face, it's like a lotus fist with a spear on it.
Oh, that's insane. I just got a screenshot of you. Whatever the lighting was, it looked like you didn't have eyes as you were talking about that.
That's bomb. Yo, I love doing that because this is why
I got the memento mori. And then so this whole hand is gonna be my memorial arm. And then this one's kinda like my fuck shit grandma.
Thank you.
Yo, I did the same thing for mine. On my dark side, this is my occult side, is my memorial arm. And on this side is my rainbow arm. Literally, like, you can't really see the colors, but this side is all my joyous colors and the celebration of life. And the other one is the celebration of death. It's my memento mori arm, and it's got this too here.
Oh, word.
What's your joyous colors?
What's my story?
Your joyous colors, your happy colors, your colors that you say of light or
like red, orange, green, blue, purple, like the rainbow colors, you know?
Oh, okay.
Mine's red, orange, and yellow because I feel like they're very powerful. They're warm. It's like a hug, you know? But it's also like you can use red either like for anger or like intensity, right? So it's like
Yeah.
And then I got this one from my grandma. This is C'est la vie.
Oh, French.
Yeah. It basically is like C'est la vie. It's just like, oh well. It was like after she died, I was like,
Yep,
oh
life
well.
happens.
And then I wear my dad's dog tags every day.
Yo, I used to have some Babylon War Child ones. I gotta link you up with some people from TO because there's so many good rappers, like legendary hip hop artists I know from Toronto. Like, there's literally, like, I'm talking CSIS, CIA watch list people, like good people, like solid fam. And they're all like diasporic indigenous, or like they're like South American indigenous, African, like native from here. I know fam from all across the country, like crazy amounts of links I got for like anytime you want like features. And I'm so many people, they people that know me, they hit me up, but the people that don't know me, they get suspicious sometimes. They're like, but what'd you make out of that? I'm like, I don't need money. I'm doing good for myself already. I'm doing great. I just want to be able to share that with people.
No, people don't understand that mindset. Like I've probably like put at least like 30K into my rap and like maybe got like 5K back. But it's not about that. It's the fact that like I am so passionate about something that like it's an investment. Like I expect, you know, like maybe 10 years down the road to have some of that back,
Yeah.
but it's not the goal.
And I'll tell you something. I could show you straight up. I've invested probably about 10K over the years. I made the cheapest studios with the best quality secondhand equipment I could find. And I've invested about 10K and I've made back about 100 with Bandcamp.
Yeah.
So that's over
I
the
don't
course of
have
like,
anything to invest. What about me? I don't
oh, yeah.
I didn't invest anything.
My apologies,
I don't,
guys.
I don't have anything to invest now. If I'm talking about investment, me, I don't have anything to invest.
Oh, we're talking about music investments, you know, like investing in your art. But I just wanted to say I can help you with that for sure. I promise you, because like I know how to, and I'll tell you, Spotify will never make money for people. YouTube won't make money for people. You know, Napster, iTunes, that kind of shit. It's not there to profit the artist. But Bandcamp will get you a shit ton of money if you promote it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I could definitely help with that, because whatever I put on the top of my page, I get like mad traffic on there. Like I get like probably like, I don't know how many, 50 to 100,000 streams every month or so. Like in a year we get like, you know, we're over a couple million streams at this point with the Bandcamp. So it's still something, you know. It's like, and then that any download of one stream, one download that somebody really likes, they could buy your whole collection. You could put a discount for the collection, put it like 50% off. Then they buy all your albums at the same time, and that works a lot. To be like, you'd be surprised. Most of my big sales are from selling the whole collection. And people, I put a variable price. You could put a minimum price, and people can donate whatever they want. So literally, there's been times, I'm not even joking, there's times where somebody has donated 8 grand, 10 grand, 12 grand, 4 grand, 6 grand for the whole collection.
That's dope. That's dope. And those are people that are like here for the hip hop, the message. Like they actually care about the artist, and like I fucks with that.
Exactly. That's the thing. Because on iTunes, you will never have the option to sell an album $5,000. You'll never have the option that somebody can, like, you know, on Spotify, nobody will ever tell you, oh, you got that special stream from a rich person. Now you get like $1,000 or 10,000. You just get fractions of pennies.
Yeah, no, I make enough on my, like, from like all my streams and all my platforms. I make just enough to keep my fucking what the fuck is it called, TuneCore going.
Yeah.
Like, as long as I don't have to pay for that and I get a little extra pocket money, like, I can't really expect more from streaming services.
It's worth it for the promo, though. I feel you as an artist. That's why I leave my shit on everywhere, too, because, like, some of it, because it's worth the free promo. But at the end of the day, the money, to me, all comes from Bandcamp. That 100 grand, 100% of that is from Bandcamp.
Yeah. That makes sense.
All right, well, I'm gonna get off and let other people get on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we'll call it a wrap for sure. But
I have to cut potatoes.
yeah. No, that's bomb. That's wonderful. But yeah, like I said, anytime you come through, or anytime you even distance or in person, whatever you need, hit me up, send me a quick message.
If there's any shows like you need artists that are like somewhat close by and shit, like let me know. Like I brought my USBs and shit. Like I need to be performing. So
yeah, I could link you up with the fam in Toronto with Tester Logic and Beehive Collective. Just give me a week or two to link up with them because I think they're on tour right now.
Okay.
But they do stuff. They were looking for people for the last tour. Babylon Warchild was looking for people, but they were looking for people that would tag along for a tour in Europe. The only thing is they were looking for people that would tag along because they're all independent funded.
Yep.
So it's not the kind of shit where people will sign it, but it's like the kind of stuff where you'll do something, they'll give back money to the community for malaria, for like HIV initiatives in Africa or shit like that. That's what I've always done my whole life. So I can guarantee you I can get you links with people that don't, and that's why I say I'll get you free beats, free connects, free mixing and mastering, free everything.
Yeah.
But it's super hard for me to get paid gigs because I just do the nonprofit circuit.
Yeah, no, I'm not even looking for fucking paid gigs. They're just like something that, like, you know, like half the time I do fucking shows, like I'm not getting paid. I make money off of my merch.
Yeah.
And my presence. Like, you know what I mean? Like I am, you know.
But that's why I offer
I'm looking to make money
for free. When people are like, what's the catch? I'm like, the catch is that I can't make you money, but I can give you weed. I can give, if you came through here, I'd be like, yo, here's a couple ounces when you go home. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, whatever you need. I'm like, I got you.
Yeah.
You know, if you need essential oils or some other shit, I'm like, I hook up everyone when they come through because it's a free Airbnb. It's a Métis lodge. It's meant to be a rainbow lodge. I like to think of it like Tupac's idea of Thug's Mansion.
That's dope. That's dope.
So,
well, let me know.
I'll let you be.
More, and I'm going to go cut potatoes.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's been a pleasure. Peace. Peace to both of you, and much love.
Much love.